Hey everyone. So we're gonna be doing a small POV drive. We're gonna be heading up to our local Cars and Coffee here this moment. But we just got the secondary cat delete done using the Mad kit. Actually, it's right over here. The original cats. I got it on sale, so it's pretty good for 4th of July. But pretty much, you kind of just unbolt it and you cut it where the kit instructions tell you. I had my dealer do it because I had to drop it off for service and thought they can get it done at the same time. But yeah, it's like definitely has a lot more depth to it, which I really wanted, and it has a little more volume, especially on the pops and stuff. So let's go ahead and do a cold start. So we are starting off the videos and valves closed, which honestly it sounds just like stock. And when I mean valves closed, I mean like fully closed with the Mad valve controller. Now if I put it into OEM, so obviously since I have the CS flash, it opens up a little more than stock. It's still very tame, probably I'll when I'm going to work or whatever, I'll probably most likely be in this mode, efficient. And right now I'm still in efficient, and if I open it up, it's nice. You can hear a little more depth for sure. The one thing I did notice though is that rasp that was still there from like a 3 to 5,000 RPM. It's still kind of there. I think a lot of people recommend doing the single mid pipes to kind of get rid of that rasp. But honestly, when I heard it in person, it still sounds very much similar. Obviously now in the G80 world, everyone's kind of going to the Z pipes and H pipes and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that stuff is good. It's very high pitched, but I kind of want that like OEM, not OEM, but like that kind of like raw German deep sound, if you know what I'm talking about. So basically my goal was, I already have a resonator delete, I have the valve controller, and I basically just wanted to kind of get a little bit more depth and a little bit more volume. So I think most mid pipes, they kind of remove the resonator and the secondary cats. So this was like a cost-effective way, because the resonator delete was like $250 for me, already installed, because it was just like a custom weld shop. And then the secondary cat delete was another $240 on sale, and the install was about like $300 as well. So that was done through my dealer, of course. But I think I like this tone. The other option I was thinking of doing was there's kind of two routes. Well, one is I still want to look at like a remix exhaust, because I noticed like it's just an axle back, but that muffler just sounds so like German and so exotic. Yeah, that's ridiculous. The pops are just way more crispier and sharper. And I think definitely having a CS flash definitely helps with that too. Option I was thinking of is getting like a catted downpipe from IRL, or like the Jesse downpipes, which doesn't cause a check engine light. But talking to my mechanic, he was saying, man, like after a year or two, you're still gonna get a check engine light. And this car is like an LCI, brand new. I really don't want to mess with the warranty right now. I was out of warranty, maybe I'd think about it. And I really don't want to go. I mean, Catalyst is obviously a lot cheaper, but I don't want to have to tune it and do all that stuff. You know, I like my warranty. I like taking my car to the dealer, especially where I live. There's not a lot of like independent BMW shops. There's a really good BMW dealer, which I trust them doing all my work. So I'd rather keep it that way for now. You know, until I move somewhere, or you know, someone opens up a BMW or even Germany e-shop. I'd love to take it there. But yeah, especially in the lower RPMs, it's very deep the sound.
Memory.
But yeah, basically I think volume-wise, the previous Sport Plus is kind of like the sport mode now, and the Sport Plus is just a lot more louder now. It still retains that like inline six sound, so I like that. The other reason why I didn't want to go with the single mid pipes is obviously you're changing so much with the flow. I've heard some people say there's like some kind of flow issues with the single versus how this is kind of still the OEM flow, like for the turbos and stuff. So this is probably like a safer bet, and it's cheaper. I mean, everything in, I paid like about $750, as I said, right? I think your cheapest mid pipe, the parts alone will be $750, and then you gotta pay to install. So we got a copper here. Sucks for whoever that is.
I have found these 20 entries. Which one should I select?
There you go, guys. This is why you guys get a unit in R7. But as you guys can see, like even when valves open at 60 miles an hour, like you can definitely hear the like slight drone at certain RPMs, especially on like 7th gear. If I put in 8th gear, it's pretty like nice. But the advantage is you can just close the valves and it's like OEM. That's the flexibility of this valve controllers here. It's amazing how you can do that.
Rear K-band. Auto mute memory.
But yeah, I think definitely like the CS Flash, a mid-pipe valve controller, it's just like it's like the best combination. Like you get the you know, the louder pops, the more aggressive pops, you know, throughout all the RPM band, and then you're just opening up so much more flow, and this car just feels way more faster already with just doing the secondary cats. Obviously, you know, you're getting a lot more flow, a lot more back pressure, but when I do a pull, it's just insane, this car now. Yeah, that was like not even anything crazy, but this car just goes. I'll have to figure out what I can do kind of about that like mid-range. I think it's just one of those S58 things, to be honest. The other thing I was looking at was maybe like buying one of those Z pipes and then kind of putting it like a little earlier. I think most of the Z pipes, they put it right where that X pipe section originally is. I mean, it definitely gets that high pitch sound, as I told you guys, but I don't know. I personally don't like it because it sounds too much like a VQ or like a GTR, Nissan GTR. It's one of the main reasons why I bought an inline 6 compared to a V6. I like the way an inline 6 sounds, so I want to keep that sound for sure. Turn with the windows down for a little bit. Open up the back windows a little bit too.
Front X-band.
this exhaust setup, whether you like it, whether you hate it, what I should do next. Should I go for downpipes? I think downpipes is like, the cost of downpipes are not, honestly not that bad. You can get some catless downpipes for like $300-400 bucks. It's not terrible, but you know, it's just, do I want to tune it? Like, I'm already happy with the power, especially with the CS flash. It solved a lot of the things that I didn't like about this car coming out of the box. So really don't need to, you know, add anything else. Smell a little bit of like that cat delete smell. It's not anything like catless downpipes, but I think it's manageable for what I want and what I like. So I don't know why my radar detector is just going off. Maybe there's a cop ahead of us. Who knows? Close up the valves here.